everybody, it's a brand new week. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to watching. And yeah, what's been happening? Nothing much for the past 7 days. 3%, 1%, 0.7% for the past hour. So Bitcoin has been a non-mover, right? However, okay, we'll get to it. But before that, let's see what we said last week. Because a lot of, I say a lot of shit when I need to look back at the kind of shit that I've been talking about. Anyway, we set a BTC target fresh out of the oven. Again, it's at 16K. We still expect Bitcoin to hit 16K at this point of time. The only question we have is, are we going to have proper big gigantic consolidation before heading lower, or are we just going to start heading lower? We're not too sure ourselves. A very good a very good thing that you and I can do is actually to be patient and to wait for a proper chart pattern first before doing anything. Anyway, before I proceed further, I should take a look at the dollar index, right? I've been following the boys and I in Patreon. We've been following the dollar index, and it appears to me that we could be getting a shooting star, boys and girls, and the dollar could be seeing some weakening, right? We had a target over here at $113, and we've already hit targets. So yeah, there you go. There you freaking go. Right, we've already hit targets at 113. Yeah. So what's next? Okay, what's next is that potentially you could see the dollar. Okay, maybe it's a bit slanted, right? It's a bit slanted. This whole thing could be an inverse head and shoulders. And then the dollar goes parabolic, right? Eventually, potentially in the year 2032, maybe 2030, right? And beyond, maybe like 10 years time, right? You see the dollar index goes crazy again. Yeah, but again, I honestly think that there should be a rest coming on. We may still go for another wave higher. I can't say for sure. This whole thing, could be a wave 1. This could be a wave 2. We could see a wave 3. Absolutely possible without forming a right shoulder. Wave 4 and then a wave 5. Absolutely possible. So again, the dollar could actually be in the midst of a wave 3. This whole thing is a wave 1. 1, 2, 3, maybe a 4 and then a 5, and then we end at 157, 58. Yeah, it's possible. So it pays to be in the dollar, right? Eventually you see the dollar just goes crazy. So it'd be wise to hold the dollar, because every other currency is actually collapsing compared to the dollar. So yeah, there you go. There you freaking go. Yeah, and so because the dollar has been rising, so that's why Bitcoin has been dropping. If the dollar starts dropping, then potentially you could see Bitcoin start rising as well. You could see some sort of a rally. So yeah, but I have to wait for the rally to happen first, though. Or this could already be a double bottom, and then we just start rising higher. Possible, but again, but then again, we still have a target here at 16K, and we're still expecting 16K to be hit. At this point of time, could I be wrong? Of course, but at this point of time, we are expecting 16K to be hit. So the question still remains: will we get proper mountains, or will we just slowly crawl our way back down? We are not too sure at this point of time. We are just not too sure. I wish I could tell you that we are sure, but we're not. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that things are gonna start reversing, right? But how would you tell if things are about to end, right? A very good indicator. You can remove all my indicators, like MACD, RSI, and stochastic. You can remove everything, and I don't really need it, but there's one thing you cannot remove, which is volume. So how do you know when things are ending, right? So if you go back in history, right? Lessons in history. If you look over here, look at this. Huge volume at the top of the price, right? Huge volume before we fell, right? Again, huge volume at the bottom over here before we did a spectacular rise, and then we fell again. As we fell, could you see what happened over here? Huge volume as well. So yeah, same thing over here, right? Okay, because there's also huge volume over here, right? Is this the top? Not exactly. But yeah, we were close to the top over here. huge volume, right? Again, you might ask me, why am I using Binance? Because Binance is the top exchange with volume, right? No other exchange has more volume than Binance. No one compares, right? You can sort it by volume, and you will see the top is Binance, BTC, USDT, XT.com. I don't know what's XT.com. The number 3 again is Binance at BTC, BUSD at 6.8%. So it is almost 24%. Not almost, it's already past 24%. So let's just assume it's 25%. 25% is the big chunk of the pie. So where is Coinbase? Coinbase is so far under at only 1.46% of the volume, right? And yeah, actually Bitfinex is even more. But my point is that yeah, so that's why I'm using Binance, right? And then again, look over here, right? Huge volume. So could this be the end? I think the end is not too far away. I honestly think the end is not too far away. There are a lot of other people that are calling for 13K, 12K. I'm like, it's possible, but I don't see the chart pattern to bring us down that far. The furthest I can see us going to is 16K, only at 16K at this point of time. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna go like close to, we could. I mean, of course, I could be wrong, but there are some signs that things could be ending, right? And this could be the 5-wave move: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Volume coming in. Targets almost hit. So yeah, I mean, the best case scenario for Bitcoin is for us to just keep dropping, hit targets without forming any clear chart pattern, no bearish chart pattern, and then we start reversing back up, right? Then this will be amazing. This will be great. However, again, we take things one step at a time. The trend is still, we're still in a bearish trend, so we still remain bias bearish for Bitcoin. People might say that, yeah, but we're already, down so much, and to stay bearish is, I mean, right. So my response to that would be, we will remain bias bearish until we get things wrong, in the sense that until we see clear bullish reversals. So we will still be shorting Bitcoin or any other coin with clear bearish chart patterns until we start seeing bearish chart patterns getting invalidated one by one, right? One by one, everything starts getting invalidated. Then there's already a sign that things could be reversing back up. The possibility of a bullish reversal is high once we start seeing bearish chart patterns being invalidated. And of course, if we are in a trade based on that bearish chart pattern, we are going to get it wrong. So yeah, but we will allow the market to tell us that we are wrong, and yeah, that's just how things are. Imagine, being over here and seeing this as a double bottom. You might think that, oh, it's time to go back up. Woo-hoo! Yeah, but no. What happened? We dropped lower. Why? The preceding trend was already bearish, right? I mean, you could assume that things are going to reverse, of course, but yeah. So eventually we just completed the head and shoulders and we fell, right? Again, 16K ties in very well to this big target and also to this target that we have over here. And so, yeah, I mean, of course, if you get this, then more likely than not, it could be the 13K. We will have another 13K target, right? But we haven't seen this yet, so yeah, stay safe, right? I'm going to take a quick look at the comments. So yeah, last week I did a post. To ask you whether if I should be doing all the coins in one video or separated individually, because of there are some people who are saying that I should be doing it separately. Some people are saying I should be doing it in one video. So I just asked the market. No. So I asked you and you responded. And thanks, Alexander, Gilles, George, and Didi for the comments. So it seems like most people would prefer separated individually. So I'll just do it as separate videos, right? So yeah, I think that it will be, I don't know, this is somehow the preferred choice rather than all in one videos, right? I mean, if I'm short in time, I'll just do it in one video. But if I have time, then I'll probably do it individually, because video editing is going to take a lot of time. So thank you very much for the responses. I truly appreciate it. All right, I guess that's it for The Bitcoin technical analysis, we're still not, switching bullish yet. The long-term trend is still bearish. We're still expecting more downside. So be careful about going short, and also be careful about going long, because we might still hit much lower depending on the situation. All right. See you in the next. What am I doing? See you in the next TA, which is Ethereum. Right. See you. Ta-ta.